Well, later this year is the Country Music Association Awards. One artist is representing the Pacific Northwest, and he's coming out of Kalama, Washington. Earlier this month, Tucker Wetmore was nominated for New Artist of the Year. Some big stars who've won this award before include Taylor Swift, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood. We had a chance to speak with him about his rise in country music.
Dude, it feels unreal. I mean, you know, it's a dream come true, honestly. It's just, I feel like this last year and a half of my life has been absolutely insane. But, and getting recognized like this by my peers and, by the country music world is, it's definitely a huge pat on the back, and it's just a blessing to, be here and doing what I'm doing. And, and all the other names on the list are, they're all my friends, and it's cool to see, good people winning and, getting acknowledged for the cool things that they're doing. I don't really think there's words that can describe the craziness. I mean, if you think about it, last April, I was going on my first tour. Last February, I was dropping my first song. Now I've got an album out. I'm touring with, Thomas Rhett right now and traveling the world, truly. It's absolutely insane. I'm always on the go, but I wake up every day and I get to do what I love. I get to write these songs and sing these songs and, interact with the people that are also listening to the songs. It's the coolest. It's cool, man.
We also spoke to Wetmore about growing up in the Northwest and how his upbringing plays a role in his music.
You're from Kalama, Washington. We heard that, you were an Athlete of the Week that was featured from KUKN. Everybody that we have talked to and all the feedback that we have received, everybody is ecstatic for you. What does having that support from your hometown really mean to you?
It means the world to me. That was back in my prime days, back in the good old days. But dude, it means the world. I mean, you could have all the success, you could do all these cool things in your life, but if you don't have people that, are behind you and in your corner and supporting you and loving you as much as you love them, I mean, it really doesn't matter at that point, So to have that and, the family and the friends and the community kind of, have my back a little bit, because I got theirs. I'm out here trying to represent, the West Coast and the Pacific Northwest and as best as I can, and to see the love that I'm getting from everybody, it's heartwarming, man.
You mentioned you're from the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, we're not necessarily a country music hotbed, but the fact that, you went to Nashville and you're making a name for yourself. Talk about the music scene in the Northwest. Is there a lot of country guys that probably should be following your footsteps in Nashville?
I mean, it's country as cornbread up there, and I think it gets misconstrued a lot. It's like, people will be like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Well, I'm from Washington State." They're like, they always got something to say about it. I'm like, I mean, if you just went in, especially like, the Kalama area and like Southwest, even going up north a little bit, it's very country. And then you go out east, and then you got cattle country. It's definitely country, but I think me doing what I'm doing hopefully opens doors and avenues for people that don't really think that they can do it, and coming from what I come from, I didn't know anybody that did music. I mean, my grandma played a little bit of piano. I grew up in a church, that's it. That's the extent of it. But I had a dream, and I was like, I'm just going to try it. Why not just do what I, feel like I can do? And hopefully it's inspiring some, younger artists out there or music lovers that, want to do it. I think that's one of the coolest things in the world, is having that, hopefully opening doors for people's minds or mindsets when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, if you are interested in seeing Wetmore, he's playing at the Cascades Amphitheater this Friday. Ridgefield. Tickets are still available. It'll be a fun concert.